Welcome back, everyone. This is Kluger in the Underground Transit. Of course, we are playing more Grim Dawn. This would be, what, episode 16 or 17? Something like that. We're moving along. We are now in pursuit of the Warden Kreig. We shouldn't be too far off at this point. We've just arrived down here, and we gotta find out where this dude is. He's not a nice man. Anyone who's played this game before will know that. So I hope you're having a good time, a good day, a good evening, depending on where you is. Time zones are funny like that. I hope you had a nutritious breakfast, or I hope you have a good dinner with people you like, as opposed to the people you don't. I often have dinner with people I don't like, and won't mention any names, but you know who you are. No, they probably don't. But I digress. Oh dear. Boom, with the Ring of Steel. So we're approaching level 18, which is good times. Our Ring of Steel Shadow Strike / Pneumatic Burst combination is working pretty well. Being dual wielding, of course, our health tends to go slowly. Really not so slowly. I don't know why I said it was slow. I'm a filthy liar. But yeah, it's doing okay. It's doing okay. In the next few levels, I think it'll really come into its own. I mean, even if we look... Oh, excuse me, that was like a half burp. A lot of our gear isn't that flash. We need a few upgrades, to be honest with you. Drops have not been the most fortuitous on this character. At least in my opinion. With my other characters, I have experienced some better luck. But, such is ARPGs, I guess. I was going to say such is life, but I wouldn't go that far. Bam. Alrighty, where we are. Okay, that's where we are. Did something... I think it must have been that poison. I heard damage happening to me. Or I imagined it, of course. That's the other option. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, because we've got monsters coming from both directions here. Not a good position to be in, of course, when we're stunned. Is also not good. Butcher's down. We've slain 14 zombie mutants now. Very nice. Nearly finished that quest. I think it's for Harmond, if I'm not mistaken. Is that fella's name? Requiring our assistance. Bam. Bam. Hey, what? No. No. So, I'd love to know what you guys think of this playthrough thus far. I'm having a lot of fun producing it. I would love your opinions down below, of course. Any feedback, constructive criticism is welcome, because I'm still pretty new at this. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with the commentary. I'm sure you've noticed as this whole thing has gone along. I tend to be able to yammer on about other stuff with a little more frequency. My digressions, while not so relevant to Grim Dawn at all times, I think are still interesting. But then, I'm the one saying them, so of course I find them interesting. So yes, please do. Feel free to have a chat to me below. I'd love to know what you think. Kind sirs, kind ladies. That is a lot of healing tonics. How many? I've got 27. It's a good collection. Tarnished Butcher of Psyche. Probably, that gives you spirit. Meh. Spirit's not a thing we're too interested in. We might put a little bit of points into spirit because we're looking to boost our... What's that thing called? Our cold damage. But we won't need to put a whole heap, to be honest with you. Our main focus is physical and piercing damage, but just augmented with cold. Of course, you could do a character build like this, which focuses a lot more on spirit, which will make it a bit more of a glass cannon, but will really up the damage output by the same token, which could be an interesting way to do things. But I think it will be more physical damage, but like I said, a bit of extra cold damage just to make the build a bit more interesting, give it a bit of flavour. Hello. Them sneaky spiders, man. See what I mean? If you've watched the last few episodes, you'll know what I'm talking about. They just rock up on whenever the hell they want. It's not a thing I approve of, personally. Schledown. Oh yeah. Dense fur. Why you drop dense fur? You're not furry. Or are you? Gross. Alright, so we're reaching a little apex here, which leads us back up here. Let's go see if there's any monsters. Nope. I do sort of know these maps. I'm starting to get the hang of them, so... yes. I'm trying to run these areas in a reasonably efficient route so as to keep the action moving along. It's working out usually. Clearly I do need to spam the map a little bit still. But you guys don't mind, right? Yeah, you guys are fine. I'll just speak on your behalf. I think that serrated spike there will complete one in our inventory. Always good. Good. Where you go? Where do we go now? Ooh, nice. 5% attack speed completion bonus. Might use that. Not so much of a fan of the bleeding damage, but it gives a little bit of piercing damage, which is always useful. Plus the attack speed bonuses. Yeah, definitely look into it when we get some weapon upgrades going on. Yeah. You go and die. Thank you very much. Ah, I should have saved that Shadow Strike for this punk, or that punk. Boom. You die. That's pretty easy, actually. These guys tend to worry me. They're scavenger berserkers, I think. I can't remember what they're called, but they do some good damage. Well, for us, it's bad damage. You know what I mean. No, you're rambling. Boom. Whoa, we want a pneumatic burst up. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Try to maximize the damage Ring of Steel does by, of course, hitting as many enemies as possible. I'm speaking funny today. I speak funny every day. Who am I kidding? More of my favorite dudes in the world. Probably not the wisest of moves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh-oh. Yep. They made me pot, guys. They made me pot. You know I don't like it. Potions are for wussies. And for casters. It's a necessary evil. Potions show weakness. It is always a good measuring stick, guys. In all honesty, how often you need to spam your potions. Really tells you where your build is at, or tells you that your playstyle might be not quite suited to your character, of course. In some cases, I mean, obviously we don't have any major form of defense in terms of a shield, so we do have to rely on our skills and other stuff to keep us alive, but also positioning ourselves carefully in fights, not lingering where we shouldn't be for too long, and that sort of stuff, you know. This was always going to be more of a damage dealing build. Formidable leather boots of the sea. One of the first green drops I've seen in a while. Okay, we would lose 15 armor, but we get 8% physical damage, 16 physique, 24 energy, 16 offensive ability. Wonder how much we'll lose in terms of armor rating. 40 goes down to 38. But we get a lot of other benefits. Just the range of stuff there. I mean, as we get more, as we put up our base physical damage, obviously that percentage modifier is going to be more and more useful. So let's go with them. Let's go with them. I'll see what I got in terms of relics. I mean, I could always drop something like scavenged plating in there, but we can probably get a good upgrade from them pretty soon. I'll stick with that as is for now. I also got a good ring. Silver band of attack or something. Where'd you go? Yeah. Gives us a bunch of offensive ability. It's better than that. Cool. Give it. Awesome. What's a vigorous silver band do? Heals us. That gives us a bunch of health too. We're not short of energy in any way, so let's get rid of that energy ring. And now let's stop messing about with gear for so long. That's a wall. I'm pro at beatbox. Let's go this way. Why not? Should level this episode. Very cool. What are we going to hit? Level 18. Nice. Nice. I typically hit the Warden at around level 19, just going by my previous characters. Which indicates to me we're not too far off, of course. It's going to be sad when this Let's Play ends. I think we will manage to get a few more episodes out of it though, because I'll grind this guy up to level 25 and then we can go and do some high level dungeon runs. So that will be fun. And I think even the Warden in himself might end up being a single episode. We'll see what happens. I don't actually know, to be honest. I haven't thought that far ahead. It's going to be a bummer when this ends. But we got... when I say we, I mean me and my buddy Stevens have plans to do a multiplayer Grim Dawn Let's Play together once the multiplayer portion of this game is released. So excited for that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be very cool. Frenzied Scavenger, that's the dudes I was talking about from before. They can cause some trouble. They do seem to buff their surrounding buddies and cause us all sorts of hassles. Woohoo! Yeah! What are we doing? Trying to find the stairs is what we're trying to do. Let's just clear this out. And that's our... Oh, there's a zombie berserker in there. As you can see, they're very ugly. And they do a lot of damage. They're not nice people. They're not nice zombies. I was wondering where that damage was coming from. Purified salt. Cool. It's cool in terms of the lore. Obviously, salt work wonders against ethereals and other otherworldly creatures. But in terms of what it actually gives us, it's not that good. It's a percentage damage boost to ethereals and aether corruptions. Ether corruptions. But while we have a moment of silence... Oh no, we want this screen. And we're going to keep moving. Awesome, another 2 points. We're 6 points away, which is 3 more levels. So as forecasted, level 21 we'll get to here. Where are we going to put more points, guys? More into Shadow Strike or more into Pneumatic Burst? More into Pneumatic Burst, okay, thanks. Yeah, for now. By the time we hit our goal in terms of getting to here, we're going to have 4 levels where we can just invest all the points in all the skills, so we'll figure out what we're doing at that point, I guess. Hello. It's open. Give us the old... What's that attack called again? For crying out loud, memory. Ring of Steel. I knew there was steel in there somewhere. Can this be busted down? No. Hello. Can you just die, please? Thanks. Yeah. Boom. We're doing so much damage. Can't wait till we get some actual decent weapons. Whoa, getting so focused. I feel like I'm almost just playing single player. Oh, I am playing single player. Playing without you guys watching. You know what I'm trying to say. By now you'd be used to my quirky commentary, which doesn't really make sense a lot of the time. But you get the gist of what I'm going for, right? I'm sure you do. What was I doing? I was talking before. I was talking about something interesting. Oh yes, the multiplayer Let's Play that Stevens and I are going to do. We're currently doing a Titan Quest Let's Play together. So you can definitely check that out. But definitely check out the multiplayer Let's Play when we get on that. We'll be trying to start playing it basically as soon as it comes out. So it's going to be awesome. And even for now, guys, I reckon you should check out Steven's channel. He's doing some cool stuff of his own. He started an Oblivion Let's Play. So definitely go and check that out, because he's an interesting guy to watch, that's for sure. And I mean that in a good way. Similar to myself, and to a lot of guys doing this online, he's got his own quirky sense of commentary and perspective as he plays. Check him out. He puts a lot of effort and work into his videos. So do it. Okay. Whoa. Hello. I got a bit caught up just looking at exactly where we were in terms of the map up in the top right, and I wasn't concentrating. Oh, get out of that range. Yep. Those ether crystals have a good zap range, as you can see. We'll go for sure. Well played, well played. But no, seriously. Yes, we cleared out this whole first section. Very good, very good. I reckon by the end of next episode, we're going to hit the next rift gate. Sweet. Hello. You didn't last. That's what she said. Not to me. Not to me. Oh, this is going to get me in trouble. This is not a smart place to be. Yep. We gotta get out, we gotta get out, we gotta get out. That's a shite load of zombies, man. Where are they all coming from? Was it you? You summoned them, didn't you? It is ready, stop lying to me. We haven't used the potion yet, because we're pro. Whew. Whew. We did it. In the end, we did it. At the end, doesn't even matter. Linkin Park. Linkin Park. Don't knock them until you try them. I used to listen to them when I was 14 or something. I'm into quite a bit of heavy music, and they were one of my, call them gateway bands into heavier stuff. Before that, I didn't really have a discernible musical taste. But their angry yelling music turned me to the dark side. Their album, what was it, Meteora, I listened to like no tomorrow. I also listened to POD, Payable on Death. They're another cool band. That got me into the heavier stuff. They were actually pretty cool. Pretty revolutionary when you're at that age. What noise is this guitar making? It's all distorted and angry and appeals to my teenage angst. I make sense good. Whoop, let's not get carried away. Fell for that before. Watch this, ready? Hey! How you not die? Tried to take him out nice and quickly and then snap back out, but it didn't work so well. Cool. Pneumatic burst. Go ether crystal. Boom. Worked well, worked well. Ignore the lightning bolts coming at us because we need to loot. Oh, I meant to target the soldier. Silly man. Look at that, our DPS goes up to 112 with pneumatic burst up. It's pretty handy. Not to mention all the defensive buffs. Or really, the defensive buffs is the main reason I got it. But the offensive buffs, once we hit level 25 with good gear, the offensive buffs will get way more good. There's no other word I could put there. Way more effective, I guess. I know what I'm saying. You're the one that doesn't make sense. Boom! Any more loot in this corner? Where are we? I'm trying to figure out how much further we have to go. Because we're approaching what I would call the end of this episode. But if we call it here, the next episode won't be very long because we're going to hit the next rift gate. So let's keep going. Let's get to the next rift gate before we finish this episode off. And then we'll spend the whole next episode concentrating on the last main section. I just came back here for one barrel and one poison zombie. Dynamic barriers. It's all good. Where you get buff from? I haven't seen that buff. Yeah, there's a hero. I thought so. This will be interesting. See if we can lure him. Crimson Tail, he's a supporter. So maybe hit his buffs are his main strength. Well, he's definitely hitting us fairly hard too. Ring of Steel used there to try take out that fella behind. Would you just go away? The grown-ups are trying to have a conversation. Awesome. Luminous Savage Helmet of the Wolf. Salvaged. I word good. Physique, cunning, and life radius. We lose even more energy still. We get a bit of damage though. Gives us more defensive and offensive ability. That's actually a pretty good little helmet there. Let's go with it. How's our health? Okay, we do lose a little bit of health, but we'll survive. I pun good. I'm so sorry. You have to listen to this rubbish. Well, you don't have to, but it's highly recommended. Yeah, there we go. There's the next rift gate up there. Another hero. My goodness, this is going to be one crazy ass episode. This is going to be a tough fight, guys. There's a lot of ugly mobs. We're going to have to take them out in little chunks. Really, maybe focus on the ads a little bit first. Then our focus can be on the hero more. Alright, that's a pretty good result. Wham. And this is going to be in a typical floating eye fashion. They run away. So we'll just try to hit him with as many shadow strikes as we can while not dying. We haven't died yet, and I don't plan on doing so. Blah, 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 blah. He's rifted. Bam! Got him. Loot. Go. It's not what I meant. Damn it. I picked up something good. Tarnished Butcher of Ruin. Tarnished Hatchet of Ruin. We should probably swap to that, actually. Does the same amount of damage without the Searing Ember on it. Interesting. Very interesting. Or we could put the Serrated Spike on there. Man, decisions. Oh no, we got the cold damage. Ooh, yeah. Do it. That's a pretty good damage buff. Awesome. This is going to be a long-ass episode. But it makes no sense to call it now, guys. We'll persevere. Maybe I'll even skip ahead to the Rift Gate if I can manage it. Just to keep this episode at a reasonable length. And then I'll just clear out the rest of this poo-poo when I get the chance off of the camera. Oh, we didn't check what pneumatic burst gives us, because that actually buffs our cold damage. We go up to 148 average damage, which is pretty good. Pretty pleased with that, I'm not gonna lie. Go to the ether crystal. Awesome. Doing some decent damage for our level, for sure, for sure. Not to mention the all the skills we're using aren't even being accounted for. They can't be accounted for in our DPS. We've discussed this in earlier episodes. Get that going. Bang. Look at that. We're doing well. We're doing nice. That skill's not ready. Maybe it should be, buddy. Excellent. So that's Shadow Strike to take out those guys out the back is very good. Those overseers, if you leave them alive, that buff can actually really cause you headaches, so... Can I do it? I'm going to try and sneak through. There we go, we did it. Hidden Laboratory. Next episode's going to be a good one. So, I'll backtrack and clear that last little section. It'll just be, hello. He's so cute, look at him. No. Psych. Hey, you got me. Ready? Psych. Alright. Okay, bye. Alrighty. Bye. See you later. Let's sign off here. Nice cool angle. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this slightly longer episode. It's going to be awesome next time. We're going to hit the hidden lab. Maybe we'll do 3/4 of the hidden lab next time. And then the next episode after that, we get into the Warden. It's going to be fun. Stick around. Subscribe. So you don't miss a beat. For today, this is Kluger, signing off.